So after coming home, we went and had a look at the helicopter. I wasn't feeling too well. I thought I still have no idea why. I sat down for about an hour or so, and I was on the computer just watching some YouTube and that, and um, I said to Matthew, I said, I'm tired because we were up so early this morning. Waiting for I had to be up for the guys to come and dismantle the bungalow out the back, and yeah, I was feeling tired and an upset stomach. I didn't feel too well, so I decided to go and lie down. I slept for about 2 hours, and I woke up about 15-20 minutes ago, and yeah, my stomach still feels a little queasy and not good, so I don't know what it is. Hopefully it'll be gone. It might just be one of those 24-hour bug things. Yeah, so it just feels yuck, and so hoping it'll be gone soon. It's now nearly 8 p.m. Yes, it's still light outside. It's daylight savings time here. Matthew's actually gone to bed because he starts work at 10:30 tonight. So I think no. What is it? It's Thursday. Is it Thursday or Wednesday? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Oh my goodness. My head is everywhere. It's Wednesday, so yeah, he starts at 11:30 tonight. I have to wake him up at 10:30 if I remember, but he has set his alarm just in case I forget or I do fall back asleep. But yeah, so I really hope this thing is just like a 24-hour bug thing and it'll be gone soon. I don't feel like I need to throw up. So I think that's a good thing, although maybe it could be what my body needs. Just have to wait and see, I guess. And it's not something I need, especially tomorrow. I've still got a lot of Christmas shopping to do tomorrow. Hopefully get most of it done. The main thing is a few food items that I will get. I will get Christmas Eve. I do hate going out Christmas Eve sometimes, but yeah, there's just some food items that you have to buy the day of you're going to use them or the day before, especially like the seafood. So it really needs to be like the day before or on the day that you're going to use it. So, although apparently there is a prawn shortage, or as some of you others may call it, you call them shrimp, but I call them prawns mostly. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see if I can actually get the prawns that I want. But, you know, I won't be too miffed or upset if I can't get them. I just won't have them this year. It's usually a Christmas Eve thing that I do. Every Christmas Eve I have these oven things that you put in the oven, just like spring rolls and little triangles and curry bags and prawn toast that you get that sit in the freezer section of the supermarket. You just put in the oven. For as long as I can remember, we've had those. We have cabana cheese and crackers, and also some cocktail franks. And then with the prawns and that's for as long as I can remember. That's what we've had Christmas Eve. And I just continued it, you know. It's something, I love traditions. So it's some traditions that I just kept. So that there's one tradition, another tradition I do Christmas Eve is Melbourne have their carols by candlelight. I sit down every Christmas Eve, I have done for as long as I can remember, and watch the carols on the telly. Eating those foods as well, and I always leave one present to wrap Christmas Eve. That's just something that I've done the last few years. It's something new. I find it a little funny that this year for Christmas started out, I was so unready, you know, not as prepared as I am other years. Like, mostly like kids' presents were done because Big department store, have in the middle of the year, usually around about June, July, August-ish, they have a big toy sale. They have all the toys, they're cheap, and you can actually put them on lay-by usually till Christmas Eve. But I think they brought it up a little bit this year, like a week earlier or a few days earlier or something. You may call it layaway, I think. Over in the States you call it layaway, where you get something, you just you can pay it off over a certain number of weeks, but we call it lay-by. So most of the kids' stuff I got them, and there's not many I need to get. Like, there's only 4 that I really buy for. Like, my nephew, he's almost 10, so a lot of those toys and things he's not interested in. So this year he actually got clothes from me because my sister said he needed clothes. He's growing so quick that he's growing out of them. So he needed some new clothes, and I got him a cap, which is a branded cap, which is all into like the brands of things and that. So, but I bought him this a cap, and he loved it. And the fortunate thing is, my other sister actually found it, because I couldn't find one exactly what I wanted, but she'd actually picked up the kid's size, because he's growing, his head's a bit big and he's got this big mop of hair. He needs the adult size, which would probably be better because then he'll grow into it as well. He'll be able to wear it for longer. So she's actually going to exchange that for a bigger size for him, but he loved that. I really wanted this year to get him something more practical and leave the other things up to his mum and dad and the other grandparents. So that was that, and he was happy with that. He was extremely happy because the clothes that I got were kind of like branded and his style, and he really loved them. So thumbs up there. The other 4 young kids that I buy for, Matthew's niece and nephew, they're 6 and 4. And my cousin, I have a cousin that I grew up with. There's only like 5 weeks age difference between her and I, and we've always been close. So I buy her 2 who are 6 and 3.5. So they're around similar ages. So they got a present. They get a present as well. It will get to the stage where, it'll be harder to buy for them and that, but that's the same way with all kids. Even when you have your own, that's what my sister says, you have your own, it gets harder to buy for. The older they get, the harder it is, especially if they don't have interests. But I do know, these 4 young ones, I'll always have something to get, because they have interests and they're easy to get for. Matthew, on the other hand, is actually very hard. I actually struggled with getting him, like finding stuff for him. So this, did put a video up today, which is, I'm filming this, which is Wednesday, on his stock, what I got for him in his stocking. I was struggling. I watched dozens of YouTube videos of what other people got their men, because I was struggling so much as to what to get him. So I got him some things in that. And I do listen throughout the year. He does say some things about what he would like, or he goes, oh, this would be good, that'd be good, you know. And it's the same with like his bigger presents and that. So yeah, I got those, and we don't spend a lot, you know, because we really can't afford a lot. But I think I probably spent about, all up, like stocking and he's got 3 presents under the tree. So all up I probably spent about $50 to $60. Yes, so I didn't spend much this year, really. I made a budget for everyone that I bought presents for. So it was a lot easier this year, and I did buy some presents throughout the year. It also helped that one of my best friends, she's a really big sewer. She just finished her degree and that in fashion, and I don't have no idea exactly what it is, but yeah, that's what she did. And so I thought I bought her a nice little sewing box. And I was actually lucky that a local Spotlight, which is our big craft store here in Australia, had a couple of weeks ago a sale, and it was 30% off on those the exact sewing box that I wanted to get her. And they also have, with if you have a membership and that, they also have every a couple of times a year they have like little scratchies, and you scratch it and you'll either get like $5 off, 5%, 10%, 20%, you know, that sort of thing off, or $2 or $10 off. Mine actually had scratchy. I scratched it, was 20% off. So in the end, I actually got it at 50% off, and I was extremely happy with that because it meant I could stay in my budget. And I got that on my budget for one of my best friends. The best friend that's spending Christmas with us this year, hers was easy because I know she loves like the nice scarves. Put around your neck, like not winter scarves. Winter scarves, but you can wear them in winter, but they're more the fashiony sort of scarves. So I got her that, and I also got both of them the same little key ring that has a little message on it about like a hug, you know, if ever you need a hug, you know, I'm here, you know, so they've got that sort of a reminder. So they were actually easy to get for those two. My sister was easy. She collects Monopoly games, and during the Big W toy sale they had the Back to the Future one. So, and she was going to get that herself anyway. I said, well, don't worry about it, I'll get you that for Christmas. But I also, something I've been looking for years is her favourite Christmas movie. You cannot get anywhere in the shops or anywhere online shops or anything on DVD. And it was impossible to find. I was just lucky that I was watching YouTube one day and this link came up and it had a little scene from the movie, but it also had a link under the video about hard to find DVDs and Christmas movies and other movies and that. and I went in there, looked at it, and it was from America, so I ordered it from America, and I found it for her, and the look on her face was priceless when she opened it and saw that I actually found her favourite video, well, favourite movie, Christmas movie on DVD. It was like recorded from a VHS, so it's not like perfect, the best quality. She didn't care because it's been about 8-9 years since she's actually been able to watch her favourite Christmas movie, and she's been going through a lot of stuff lately, so I thought she needed something, and that, so I was glad I found it when I did, because it arrived a few days before we actually went up to see them, give them all their Christmas presents. My mum's always harder to shop for, but I know that one of my best friend who's come to spend Christmas Day with us, she knits, and she knits socks, and my mum has a few pair and she loves them, so I thought, that's it. She knitted me a couple of pairs of socks. I made her some Christmas cards in exchange, and that's what we do. We trade for things, and it's good when you got crafty friends like that. They do something that you really like or need. Good morning, everyone. So it's about 11:25 at the moment here on Thursday morning. I'm tired. Didn't sleep too much last night. I still have a bit of an upset stomach. When I was talking to my sister on the phone, the first thing that came to her head, "You're not pregnant, are you?" But she was actually so excited at the thought that I might be pregnant, but I don't think I am. Hey, I'd be happy if I was, but I don't think I am. Haven't done much this morning. I woke up after not really getting much sleep. It was about just after 9 when I woke up. And I just came out to the lounge room, had some breakfast. I'm now watching a live scrapbooking stream on YouTube, one of my favourites on there, Inky Quill. She's doing a Christmas stream, so yeah, it was no one was expecting it. She just decided to do it, so just watching that. Unfortunately, I'm not joining in with doing some scrapbooking or anything crafty because I'm just not feeling too good, so instead of participating this time around with the scrap stream, I'm just enjoying it and watching it, and just chatting with people in the chat section from all over the world. It's actually a lot of fun. I am feeling better than I was last night, but still a little icky. Hopefully by later on this afternoon, early this evening, I'll be feeling a lot better, because that's when Matthew and I are going to go try and finish our Christmas shopping and get that all done. So, well, he didn't get home until about 9 o'clock this morning from work, so he finished at 8 o'clock this morning. He did get home, but then he realised he'd brought the work keys home with him, so he had to drive back to work and take them back. But he's been in bed for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now, so hopefully he can get at least another good 5 or so hours sleep, especially since yesterday we were up so early and he didn't get as much sleep before work that he wanted, so he's exhausted at the moment. But I've got to get this shopping done because, like I said, today's his day off, so he needs to get his shopping done because he's not going to be able to get any of it done tomorrow or Saturday. So it's tonight or not at all, and